Hello, everyone, and welcome to Speak Easy English. I'm James, and I'm really glad you're here today. Let me ask you a simple question. Do you understand English when you listen, but when you try to speak, your mind suddenly goes empty? You know the words, but your mouth doesn't move. If this feels familiar, don't worry, you are not alone. Many English learners think they have a problem with grammar or vocabulary. They think, I need to study more before I speak, but most of the time, the real problem is fear. Fear of mistakes, fear of sounding stupid, fear of being judged. And today, we want to help you let go of that fear.
Yes, exactly. And I want you to hear this clearly. There is nothing wrong with you. Feeling nervous while speaking English is completely normal. Every fluent speaker you see today was once a beginner. They made mistakes, they forgot words, and sometimes they felt embarrassed. Mistakes are not bad. They are part of learning. You don't need perfect grammar to speak English. You don't need a perfect accent. And you don't need to wait until you feel ready. Confidence does not come first. Speaking comes first, and confidence follows.
That's so important. If you wait to be perfect, you'll wait forever. Speaking is how you improve. Here at Speak Easy English, we focus on simple, real English. We believe that small, daily speaking is better than long hours of silent study.
This podcast is a safe space. No pressure, no judgment. You can speak slowly, repeat after us, or just listen. The goal is not perfection. The goal is to start.
So relax, take a breath, and trust the process. You're in the right place.
And remember, every time you try, you are moving forward.
Now let's talk about something very important. Why speaking English feels so difficult. Many learners say, I understand English, but I can't speak. This usually doesn't happen because you're bad at English. It happens because of what's happening inside your mind. The first big problem is fear of mistakes. When you want to speak, your brain starts asking questions. What if I say it wrong? What if people laugh? What if my grammar is bad? And because of these thoughts, your mouth freezes. You stay silent, even though you actually know what you want to say. Another problem is translating in your head. You think in your first language, then you try to translate every word into English. This takes time. While your brain is translating, the conversation moves on and you miss your chance to speak. And the third problem is thinking too much. You try to build the perfect sentence in your head. You think about grammar rules, tenses, and sentence structure, but speaking is fast. When you think too much, you lose flow and confidence.
Yes, and this is very important to understand. Native English speakers do not translate. They don't think about grammar rules when they speak. They don't build sentences step by step in their heads. Words just come out naturally because they've used them thousands of times. Speaking is not a thinking skill, it's a use skill, just like walking or driving. You learn it by doing, not by reading about it. You can study English for many years, but if you don't use your voice, speaking will always feel hard. Many learners believe they need more study before speaking, but often what they really need is more practice speaking out loud, even if it's simple, even if it's not perfect.
That's right. Your brain learns speaking through repetition. When you speak again and again, your brain starts creating shortcuts. Slowly, you stop translating. Slowly, you stop overthinking. And slowly, speaking becomes natural.
So if you feel stuck, don't blame yourself. Nothing is wrong with you. Your brain just needs training, simple daily speaking training.
And that's exactly what we're going to help you with in this podcast. Now that we understand why speaking feels difficult, let's talk about how to fix it. This is what we call the Speakeasy method. It's simple, practical, and designed for real people with real lives. No pressure, no complicated rules. The first rule is this: speak before you feel ready. Most learners wait for confidence,
But confidence doesn't come first. Speaking comes first. You don't learn to swim by reading about swimming. You learn by getting into the water. The same is true for English. Even if your English feels weak, even if your sentences are simple, you must start speaking now. The second rule is simple words first. You don't need big vocabulary to communicate. Native speakers often use very simple words. Instead of trying to sound smart, try to sound clear. Simple English spoken confidently is much better than complex English spoken with fear. The third rule is daily practice, not long study sessions, not once a week, just a little bit every day. 5 minutes every day is more powerful than 1 hour once a week. Daily speaking trains your brain to think in English naturally.
Yes, and this is where many learners make a mistake. They focus only on words and grammar, but speaking is also about sounds and rhythm. English has a music to it. When you focus on how words sound together, how they connect, your speech becomes smoother and more natural. That's why repetition is so important. When you repeat sounds, words, and short phrases again and again, your mouth learns what to do. You stop thinking and your mouth starts remembering. This is how fluency is built. Repetition is not boring, it's powerful. Every time you repeat a phrase, you make it easier for your brain to use it again. Slowly, those phrases become automatic.
Exactly. The speak-easy method is not about being perfect. It's about being consistent. Speak a little, speak often, speak out loud.
And remember, fluency doesn't arrive in one day. It grows step by step through use.
If you follow this system, your English voice will become stronger, naturally. All right, now it's time to do something different. This is not a listening part. This is a speaking part. If you're in a place where you can speak, speak with us. If not, move your mouth silently. No pressure, no stress. Just follow along. Let's start by waking up the mouth. English uses different muscles, and we need to train them. First, the TH sound. Put your tongue gently between your teeth and say, now repeat after me. Think, this, that. Slow and relaxed.
Good. And don't worry if it feels strange. That's normal. If it feels uncomfortable, it means you're learning something new. Take your time and repeat again.
Great. Now let's move to the R sound. Relax your tongue. Don't roll it. Say Repeat. Red, right, really. Nice and easy. Next, the L sound. Touch the top of your mouth gently. Ooh. Repeat. Love, little, language.
You're doing great. Remember, this is practice, not a test. Smile, breathe, and keep going.
Now let's try V. Gently touch your top teeth to your bottom lip. V. Repeat. Very, voice, every. Good. And finally, W. Round your lips. W. Repeat. Water, world, welcome.
Excellent. Even one round like this helps your mouth feel more comfortable in English. Now, let's move to short phrases. Repeat after me. I want to speak. I am learning English. I can do this. Say them slowly, then say them again a little faster.
Yes, don't rush. Clear is better than fast.
Now let's connect words. This is called connected speech. Repeat. I want to speak English. I'm going to practice every day. Listen, then repeat. Let the words flow together.
Nice work. This is how real English sounds in daily life.
Remember, fluency comes from using your mouth, not just your brain.
And the more you repeat, the easier it gets. No pressure, just practice.
Now let's talk about how you can practice speaking English every day, even if you're busy. You don't need hours, you don't need a classroom, you only need 10 minutes. 10 focused minutes every day can completely change your English. Let's break it into 3 simple parts. First, 2 minutes of sound practice. This is about warming up your mouth. Just like exercise for your body, your mouth needs a warm-up too. Practice sounds like TH, R, L, V, W. Say a few words slowly. Relax your face and jaw. This helps your mouth feel comfortable with English sounds. Next, 3 minutes of shadowing. Shadowing means listening to short English sentences and repeating them immediately. You can use this podcast, a short video, or any simple English audio. Don't stop the audio too much. Try to follow the rhythm and flow. Don't worry about being perfect. Just copy the sound and speed. Shadowing trains your ears and your mouth at the same time. It helps you speak more naturally without thinking too much. Finally, 5 minutes of free speaking. This is the most important part. Speak out loud about anything. Talk about your day. What did you do today? What are you doing now? What will you do tomorrow? You can speak in front of a mirror or record your voice on your phone. Simple sentences are enough. The goal is not to sound perfect. The goal is to use your voice.
Yes, and I want to say this clearly. Do this every day. Not when you feel motivated, not when you have extra time. Every day, even when it feels boring or difficult. Consistency is more important than perfection. If you miss a day, don't quit. Just start again the next day. 5 imperfect minutes every day is better than 1 perfect hour once a week. Speaking English is a habit, and habits are built with small actions repeated daily.
Exactly. When you make this routine part of your life, speaking starts to feel normal.
And when speaking feels normal, confidence grows naturally.
Before we finish today's episode, I want you to remember one very important thing. Don't wait to be perfect. Perfect English does not exist. Even native speakers make mistakes every day. If you wait until your English feels perfect, you will never speak. But if you speak now, imperfectly, simply, honestly, you will grow. Confidence is not something you are born with. Confidence is something you build. And you build it by speaking again and again. Every sentence you say, even a small one, makes you stronger. Every mistake you make is proof that you are trying. And trying is how progress happens. So speak with confidence, not because your English is perfect, but because you are brave enough to use it.
Yes, and I want to remind you of something very simple. Speak slowly. There is no prize for speaking fast. Slow speech is clear speech. When you speak slowly, your brain has time, your mouth relaxes, and your listener understands you better. And most importantly, enjoy the process. Learning English is not a race. It's a journey. Some days will feel easy and some days will feel hard. That's normal. Smile when you make a mistake. Laugh when you forget a word. These moments mean you're learning. When you enjoy speaking, your fear gets smaller. When fear gets smaller, confidence grows.
Exactly. Remember, progress is happening, even on days you don't feel it.
You are doing better than you think.
And we are proud of you for showing up and practicing today.
Subscribe to Speak Easy English. Practice every day. Speak with confidence.